Hello, my friends. Monday evening. Usually I'm doing Sundays, but today is Monday and it will be posted in the morning if I'm lucky. Again, we don't have internet. Just 3 postcodes in Red Deer who I will show, and I'm one of them. 2 times in 1 month. So the internet is not that reliable anymore. And thank you so much for your likes and appreciation that I had the reading with Linda. I really enjoyed that. So I'm glad you did too. Thank you for your likes and your comments. Okay, and I will be answering your questions related to... Okay. When I had a video with Linda, I said that Jeannie Thomas was walking on a beach and swiping the footprints. So I think we will, and it doesn't look that she will swipe the footprints, but anyhow we will be able to find out the path that she was going. So not completely footprints, but path will be visible. So that one I want to add to that video. I'm cleansing cards and I will be answering your questions. First is from Cheryl. And Cheryl asked me 2 times that question, so I have to answer. First it was for Linda, but I didn't make it that time. We had so many questions for over an hour. And Cheryl, my girlfriend, is asking. And Wednesday I will have Cheryl as my helper on Wednesday at 11 o'clock, so please watch us. Bannon is not sentenced until October. So I guess he can influence the election from the outside. Yeah, because it will be close to election. Will Bannon attempt to flee the country? If so, will he be caught and pay some consequences? And I saw him starting fires. Yes, he will be making mess. He will be like an arsonist. So he will be doing this. I don't think he would like to run away. Somehow I think he will stay in USA because he thinks he will be a hero and he will hope for pardon eventually from Trump, and his supporters will love him, so he thinks that would be a great idea for him to be a hero. Trump will pardon him. I can only blink on that one eye. Okay, so will he run away before his sentence? No, his strength is to talk about this. He will pay consequences. He will be backstabbed, and yeah, he will leave what he knows and go to... Actually, it will be opposite. He will go to the cave, to prison. I don't think he will run away. That's not what I'm feeling. That's from news. Should Pelosi go to Taiwan? And I was curious when I was hearing that. Should she or should she stay? And China is very mean to her, telling her that they will destroy her. And when I closed my eyes, I didn't know yet that they told her that they will destroy it. But I felt like she is putting her finger between the door when they are, and it will be squeezed. No matter what, if she goes, if she doesn't, she will be in trouble. So they have something that they will be informing us about her, and I am worried about her going, and if she stays, the situation is still going to be dramatic between China and USA. So that's not pleasant to put the finger between the doors, or door and frame. So far, the sun is shining on her. She wants justice. What she will put, she wants to receive. And she might have to have excuse about doctor. So she might be excluded from going because of the medical thing. That will be probably easiest way for her to get out of that. And there is another one about China. Susan Chakan. Will China do same thing in Taiwan what they did with Hong Kong? Yes, they will do exactly the same. I see the symbol of Chinese empire. They want to control Taiwan. And it's not that big problem for them. They want to control them. They want to keep them obeying. It will be by surprise, and everything will change in a split second. So I'm sorry, I was predicting this long time ago, and at least they didn't start it earlier, but time is never good for psychics. Kim Turner, is Epstein really dead? And Trump have helped him to fake his death, or he got him out. And I saw someone being paid. I think he was very uncomfortable for so many people. So DOJ Garland should start investigation about the money trace. Barr had some reason as well, because his father was a good friend of Epstein when Epstein was, without qualification, hired by his father, William's Barr father, to run to be a teacher in a college. And the book that his father wrote about teenage slavery in UFO, something like that. So it looks like his father had mean mind, because it was sexual related book. Someone was helping to fulfill the dreams, and they wanted to go quietly. I don't think he's alive. I think that they quieted him, but it was easy for him to put a lid on him than deal with him. Bernadette Guerra. What is going on to happen to Trump's grandchildren's future? Are they going to suffer of their grandfather wrongdoing? I saw them carry a big, heavy backpack. They will be walking not straight like the rest of the family. They will be walking low, and they still have a lot of supporters. Trump will still have supporters. So the judgment day will come. They will start new life, beginning of maybe even changing the name sometimes. And they will not officially be talking who they are and so on. So probably going quiet. Today I have antique store. I'm from Red Deer, Alberta, Canada. And there was a gentleman from California. He used to own a lot of antique stores, several. So he came, we were chatting. He's Trump supporter. So I was teasing him what he sees in Trump, and he said, he did so much goodness for the country, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, no one was reliable in his government. Everyone was kind of dismissed because the scandal after scandal. That's normal. And then I said, well, so what do you think about January 6th? Oh, he's his own enemy, but we still love him. Okay, you can't win with those people because I said, what you watch? Most of the time I watch Fox News, but sometimes I will watch CNN. I don't think so. I think he's so... well, he was older guy, much older than me, so... so that's their mentality. At least I don't have too many Americans. I love Americans, and I feel that mentally I feel like American woman, but it is that they have to readjust so much to think about how they want to judge him, because they want to forgive him. No matter what, they want to forgive him. Liz ZYY C65. Is Bannon a real Donald's child? It's like when you are looking at the waters in the lake and it's quiet, you are looking at your own reflection. I think he is his own child. Probably there were some help from the doctors to make her pregnant. We don't know, but I have the feeling. I think she was getting a lot of some hormones, or he was getting the growing hormone, and so he is very tall, quieter, completely quieter than his father, so he has that quietness after his mom as his father. Yes, she is reliable. She wanted to have a child, and it's there. Both of them. So yes, pair. Martha 7. Democrats polls show Michelle Obama is the top choice to run for 2024. Can you please tell us if she will run for president in 2024? She's a great supporter to her husband, but she will not allow herself to be the first fiddler. I see her as a second fiddler in orchestra, so I don't think she is wonderful. I would love to have her as a president, and it's time for USA to have a woman president, but she's not allowing herself to be on the first road. It will be a great harvest, but she's sleeping on it. She is not ready to wake up yet, and she is if he would need her support him, if Obama will need Michelle to go with him again, she will be there. AV, World Health Organization, declares monkeypox a public health emergency of international concern. Will it spread like COVID did? And I saw different variants, like, we know that COVID had so many different ones, and I saw some mutations, and some of them will be deadly. And so there will be some problems with this. I'm not saying that it will be as popular as COVID, but my grandfather, he was only 4 years old when he got smallpox. To the end, 93, he died. He always had that imperfection on his skin. I always thought that it makes him more manly. I don't mind that. But it had those little dips in his face, so he was suffering as a child, smallpox. His whole family left to USA, and he was the only child out of family of 7 left in Poland with grandparents. Poor kid, he survived. And in the 60s, when there was smallpox in Poland, we call this black pox. They were checking me to give me a shot, and my hand right away, I don't know, here or there, got puffy. So the nurse called my mom because I was on the camp, and my mom said, yeah, she's probably not, she's resistant because I'm resistant. She checked that, she went through the same thing, and probably 3 generations, maybe even my sons will have that immune system, boost the immune system for that. So you have to check if you can qualify even for immunization for smallpox. And I believe if someone had smallpox in the family, they will be not affected, but the ones who will be affected, it will be good to start thinking about taking some shots if they will be available. So would that be a problem? I don't know if it's anyone that invented that in the laboratory. I think it is more that it's mutation again. Yes, there will be dead people. There will be tragedies. So we have, and the doctors, look at that. Thank you, guys. Doctors will have to work and help us because it's nothing to neglect. Saturday I had one person, and the blisters that she had were kind of scary. It was on her forehead and on her arms. I didn't ask, but I washed my hands right away and wiped everything around. You never know. And it's supposed to be spread by contact, but when you are traveling on a plane or on a train, always have some long sleeves so you are not touching something that someone else was touching. That's just my advice. Joanne McArdle, where is Joe Munchkin in all this? He got COVID, so he's sick, out of picture. So I'm not doing cards for him. On True Social, Friday, Trump called Mitch McConnell disloyal, sleazebag, how that will affect Mitch's power to get rid of Trump. And I saw a scene from Indiana Jones. So he will be trying to put some traps that he can put a lid on him. And I will see if the cards are thinking the same. First, he will be supporting a woman. Angel of Justice, what he will put, he will receive. So Mitch McConnell will have a lot of support, and he will think that the grass is greener with someone else. So I don't think he will be supportive of Trump. And he will be pushing the money towards someone else. Cheryl, is the My Pillow guy going to face indictment because of his role in promoting the big lie and the insurrection? And I saw him walking on the swords. So eventually he will be under the sword. He will hurt his feet and be damaged, and it will be some punishment for breaking the law. So I will see what the cards are saying. Yeah, we will learn a lot. It will be like magic pull out of the hat. He was so much in love with Trump. But he's waiting. He's waiting for the court, because with those voting machine, he has some problems, and he probably will lose quite a few millions or billion if he has that much left. He's selling his shoes and his pillows, everything much, much cheaper, 80% less, so he's not doing that good. Trump did 48 crimes while being in office. Will he be charged, and how it will end up for him? Is he above the law and power? So far, he will run away then when everything will be, the ground will be moving under his feet, he will run away. And I saw him on some island full of rocks, dark rocks, so I think he will be indicted eventually. But I have the feeling that he will run away. And Sunday, I think yesterday, he had rally in Florida, and it was huge. He has so many supporters, so yeah, he will be juggling with the money and with the law. Eventually, he will know that the law, he is going to go to prison, but he will run away to have sun over his shoulders. Go figure. I'm checking if I can, my video will stop on me. Jennifer Portier, Miss V, can you give us, oh, that's about remedy, okay. And Jennifer Portier is asking me if I can give you remedy for losing weight. Do I look like someone who knows how to lose weight? The best way is to take your fridge from the kitchen, put in the garage, put a chain, and the more complicated code, the better. I tried so many different tricks. Nothing works with me. But I'm buying myself candies. I know I'm bad, but I know that when I will feel the sugar need in the morning, I'm not able to resist, and I will be feeling like bag. So I'm buying a lot of candies, gummy bears, vitamins as gummy bears. I'm bad. But I know one lady who lost 27 pounds by drinking apple cider vinegar. Every day in the morning before breakfast she was drinking, and before dinner she was drinking 3 spoons of apple cider for 6 months, but she's still slim to this day. So once in a while maybe she is repeating that. And I couldn't believe it that she did that with water. When you are drinking this composition, make sure you have straw, because you can lose the protection on your teeth. And try the straw to go, the liquid to go right away to your throat, so it's not on your teeth. And brushing right away will actually damage your glossy part of your teeth, so wait at least 15 minutes to brush your teeth, because they will be soft and enamel will be soft, and you will remove enamel. So that way you don't want to hurt your teeth, so wait about 15, even after eating dinners, always wait 15 minutes when you are brushing. That's apparently a good advice. And arnica is good also for shingles, and it's this diminish bruises. And I want to pray. Gilberto Zunga is asking, pray for Biden. We don't want Trump or Kamala for president. So we have to pray for Biden or someone. I'm adding this, but she wants to pray for Biden. So I will pray for him, and because he is sick and we want to send him our best energy, to anyone who is sick, to anyone who needs our mental support or uplifting the soul, feel better. We want to send everyone the energy, and I'm sending you all my best wishes and energy, and probably it will come back to me as well. So take care of yourself, reconnect, and send the best wishes to the world and for peace. So China wouldn't start doing something bad to Taiwan, and that situation in Russia will dissolve. Apparently there was a coup going on in Russia, but that's just gossip, so I don't know. Some intelligence from England were talking about this, that they tried to take care of Putin. Wouldn't that be nice? But as long as the next one is not worse and younger and stronger. So we have to just pray for better outcome in Russia, better outcome in Ukraine, and very good outcome in Taiwan, and peace all over the world. And no more illnesses. We don't need that, and the weather will be on our side. It's not too hot, not too cold, not those disasters like in Poland. They had such a huge winds, devastation, like in Krakow. Yeah, it's like tornado, but more hurricane, and it went all over and up to Russia. So it was a huge kind of movement everywhere. Everywhere there is something that was never before like that. We want the peace on earth. Stay safe, stay happy. Enjoy every minute that you are happy. Bye-bye.